Hi everybody, it's William from Rocket Zero and welcome to another pixel art tutorial. In this pixel art tutorial, we're going to be building Disgust, Fear, and Anger from Disney's newest movie, Inside Out. So what do we need for Fear? We need some purple wool, some magenta wool, lime wool, green wool, light gray wool, cyan wool, and white wool. And I know we usually build them next to him, but if we build them to the right, we're going to run into the tree, so we're just going to do them right in front. And that way it'll be easy just to basically copy from the back. So what we're going to do is that we're going to begin with our purple wool and we're going to put 2 blocks. So 1, 2, and then a magenta block. Afterwards, we're going to switch over to our lime wool and we're going to place 1 block. We're going to skip a space and we're going to place 2 more purple wools. 1, 2, and then a magenta, our lime wool, and our green wool. 1 green wool, another green wool, and then we're going to put a cyan in the middle, and then we're going to place 2 green wools on the right, actually just 1, and then a light gray wool. Then we're going to grab our green wool and we're going to place 1 block here, and another light gray wool. Another light gray wool goes here, and then we're going to grab our green wool and we're going to place 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to grab our cyan wool and we're going to place 1, then a green wool, then a light gray wool, and then 2 green wools, 1, 2. We're going to grab our cyan wool and we're going to place 1 block. And then we're going to place 2 green wools, 1, 2. On top of this green wool, we are going to grab our light gray wool. And I know I'm kind of talking fast, but I'm going to be taking lots of pauses so you guys can keep up. This is what we have so far, so this would be a great time to pause it and just copy what you see on your screen. Actually, I'm not sure building them back to back is such a good idea. So for this guy, I'm gonna build him maybe facing that way. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. All right, but back to Disgust. For Disgust, what we're gonna grab is that we're gonna continue to have our green wool, and we're gonna place 2 blocks right here. 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, 3, and another one. We're gonna grab our lime wool, and we're gonna place 1 block here. Then we're gonna place 1 block here and 1 towards the left, taking this guy out. Then we're going to place 2 more blocks, 1, 2, and then another one right here. Excuse me, I had to burp there. I'm sorry. Now we're going to continue with our lime wool, and we're going to just fill this row here. We're going to grab our lime wool, which no, we're not going to grab it. We already have it. So we're going to place 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then going up. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It's 4. Yep, we're looking good. Now we need to go behind here because we're going to do the neck. For the neck, I like to make it 1 row back so it's not just at the same level as the face. So just make sure you have it 1 block backwards, and we're going to do this 1, 2, 3, and then 2 magenta wools, 1 and 2. Now that we have here, we have our face finish, so we need to grab our lime wool again. What we're going to do is that we're going to put 1 block here and then 1 in front towards the right. Now we're going to move this all the way towards the left. Let me hook on. We're going to drag it here, and then we're going to stop right at this level. Now we're going to do this. We're going to go up and to the left. We're going to finish this row. We're going to go up and to the right, and up, and up. Now we can grab our light gray wool, and we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, our white wool. Then 3 lime wools to separate the eyes, 1, 2, 3. 3 light gray wools, 1, 2, 3, another 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and white wool. Oops. So make sure you guys have this so far. This will be another great time to pause. And back to here, we're going to continue with our lime wool, and we're going to raise this 1 more block so that it's even with this row right below the white. We got to fill this part in. And we got to erase this block 1 more time. We're going to grab our green wool and we're going to place 1 block here, and then another one here, and then a lime wool goes right here. We're going to grab this row and we're going to move it all the way towards the left, stopping on top of this gray wool. Now we're going to do the same thing again, but 1 block farther in. So going like here, stopping right there, actually stopping here. So make sure you guys have this so far. Then another row of lime wool, starting here, bring it all the way here, stopping 1 block short. Now we can begin with her green hair. For her green hair, what we're going to do is that right here, we're going to place 1 block inwards. Then we're going to go back. And here, we're going to go up by 11. So that's her first block. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're gonna do the same thing over here. So what we're gonna do is that right here, we're gonna place 2 blocks, 1, 2, and then up and towards the left. And then starting here, we have to go up by 11 with this block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're looking good. And now what we have to do is that we're going to put 1 block here, 1 on top, and then another block towards the right, and then 2. 1, 2. So make sure you guys have this shape. So it should be 2 here, 2, and then 1 on the right. We're going to do the same thing over here. We have to put 1 block here, and then 2 blocks up here. Now we have to go up again and connect them. So we're going to do this. Whoop. We can just drag them together. And that's going to be your hair color. As you can see, they're not exactly at the same distance. This row is farther upwards. And that's because it was just going to be easier to do it. So we have to go back here. We're just going to copy the same shape. Oops. And now we can delete this row. And it's a lot of extra work, but it's just simpler to explain. So there we go. And now all that we have to do is go on this side, see if we can fit through here. We gotta fill in all the blocks. So let's do that. We only have to fill the blocks that are visible, so we don't have to do that much. Oops, that doesn't go there. Just drag this way, and then this way. All we're doing is just fill it in. You can do this however you guys please. Now let's do this here again, bringing it up. Gotta fill that in because you can see it. And then 2 more blocks. Now we can go around the front. And it's looking somewhat similar. That's a back end. And now let's take a peek so you can see what it's supposed to look like over there. So to do that, it's very simple. All we have to do now is just go to this side. And right here, actually over here, I'm sorry, we gotta extend this part. So what we are gonna do is go here. Actually go here. What am I doing? I'm not sure how to do this. How did I do this? Here we go. 2, 4, 2. Okay. There's your 2, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's gonna be in the back. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 quick second, because I'm not sure how I did this. There we go. Just put 3 blocks. Actually, we're just gonna do it another way. This is what we're gonna do. Just bring it up. Just fill this part in. Extend all these blocks forward. Right here, what we're going to do is that we're going to put 1, 2, and then down. Now we're going to raise this up until it stops right there. Then we got to fill this row. And then here again. Just make sure it stops at the corners. So you can see it's looking similar. Now right here, we need 2. Put 1 block outwards. You got to fill this part in. I know this tutorial's turned into a mess, but yeah, it's just difficult to explain, so hopefully you guys are keeping up. I know I'm doing a terrible job, but we'll get it in a second. So right here, yep, needs to be here. We're gonna put, whoop, and so just follow this line above the eye, do this. Now we gotta do up here. Now for this part's tricky because I'm not even sure how I did it. Alright, so there we go. Look, you see this part right here? What we're going to do is that we're going to place 2 blocks, 1, 2, then up, and then whoop. And there we go. That's how we did it. I'm sorry, that was a messy part of the tutorial. But at the end, we should all be left with the same looking girl. Does it look the same? Whoops. Yes, duh. So there we go. That is how you build Disgust from Disney's newest movie, Inside Out. So now let's move on to Fear. For Fear, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna go right here. We're gonna flush our inventory. And let's see, what does he need? He needs some brown stained clay, some purple wool, some white wool, black wool, and then back to the building blocks. We're gonna grab the light blue stained clay and the blue stained clay. We also need our red wool. Where's red wool? And our light gray. So what we're gonna do actually is that we're gonna go over here and we're gonna build them this way, because I could see building them in front of each other is confusing. So we're gonna build them right here. We're gonna start with our brown stained clay and we're gonna place 4 blocks. So actually we're gonna place 3, 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 on top, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna skip a space, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna grab our purple wool and we're gonna place 2 blocks, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 2 more, 1, 2, 1, 2. We're gonna grab our white wool and we're gonna place 1 block here, another one here, and then black right in the middle. Black here and here. White wool goes here. Now we can grab our light blue stained clay and we're gonna place 3 blocks starting here. 1, 2, 3, and then up. Now back here we can grab our black wool. We're gonna place 1 block here, then white wool, and actually no, that doesn't go there. Our black wool goes here, and then our white wool, our black wool, and then 1 more black wool. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now we're gonna grab our blue stained clay. This is more of a purpley color. It's actually what his skin is gonna look like. You can see over there. So we're gonna grab this and we're gonna place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Then we're gonna go down. We're gonna grab our light blue stained clay. And we're gonna place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 right here. There we go. We need to do the same thing over here. We're gonna put 1 block. So there are his little arms. He's just holding himself because I think he's afraid because his name is Fear. So there we go. Now let's grab our red wool. That's gonna be our next. So we need to go back here. We're gonna put 1, 2, 3. Taking this out. And then right here, we're gonna go back to our light blue stained clay. We're gonna place 1 block, another block. Then our blue stained clay. What we're gonna do is that actually this needs to go forward. So let's just do this. Purple, not our purple, but blue stained clay. Now we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our second row is gonna be the same, except it's gonna extend 1 block towards the right. Now another row is gonna start here, and it's gonna extend 1 block to the left. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now we need to grab our light gray wool, and we're gonna place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Another 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2. White wool. Back to our blue stained clay. Let's put a row to separate the eyes. Now we need to grab our light gray wool. We're gonna place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 more. 1, 2. Our white wool goes here. Our blue stained clay, what we're going to do is that we're going to place 3 blocks on either side of the eye. So, whoops. Let's do that over here. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to grab our black wool. For our black wool, what we're going to do is that we're going to place 2 blocks here. 1, 2. Then 2 blocks of blue stained clay. 1, 2. Back to our black. 1, 2. 2 blue stained clays. And then 1 black wool goes here. And another one goes here. Now he has that little tail, I think. I'm not sure. I didn't see the movie, but he has this little like question mark looking thing, and you can see over there. So that's what we gotta build. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna put a block, and then a block on top and towards the left. Actually leaving that one there because we need to put another 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Taking this guy out, so you're left with that shape. Now we need to place 3 more blocks. 1, 2, 3. Taking this guy out. then 1, 2, taking this guy out, then here, taking this guy out, and then our last block for fear goes here. There we go, that is fear from inside out. And we already built Disgust, so all we have left to do is build anger. For anger, what we're gonna do is that we cleared our inventory. And now we need to grab some, what do we need to grab? See if I can do this of memory without looking. We're gonna grab our black wool, and then we need to grab our brown stained clay. We also need to grab our white wool, red wool, yellow wool, orange, and we also need light gray wool. We need 2 colors of wood, which is gonna be our oak planks and our spruce planks. And then we're also gonna need some netherrack, but we'll do that later. So actually we can build this guy right next to him. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna begin with our black wool, and we're gonna place 4 blocks. So let's line up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have enough room? Yes, we do. And then brown stained clay. Then 1 brown here, another to the left. And we're gonna move this to match the row on the bottom. Then right here, we're gonna grab our red wool, and we're gonna place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, another 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 blocks and 1 block. Our white wool goes here. Then we're gonna place 3 white wools. 1, 2, 3, like so. So make sure you guys have this so far. Now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna skip 3 places. 1, 2, 3, and our brown wool is gonna go in this 4th space. So make sure there's a gap of 3. Now we're gonna grab our black wool, and we're gonna place 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whole row of brown stained clay on the top. We're gonna do the hand that we did over there. So we're gonna grab our red wool, and we're gonna place 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3, another 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 blocks. 1, 2, and 1. White wool goes on top. So after we have that, we can place 3 blocks of what am I saying? After that, we can place 3 more white wool blocks. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. Now right here, we're gonna grab our brown stained clay, and we're gonna place 2 blocks. 1, 2, followed by 2 black wools. 1, 2, brown. Let's do that over here. 2 browns, 2 black wools, 1 brown. Now that we have that, we actually need to replace our black wool with some netherrack, because I don't think we're going to be using our black again. Actually, I know for a fact we're not. So we're going to put our netherrack right here. And then 2 oak planks. 1, 2. 1, 2. Netherrack, netherrack. Then a whole row of our spruce planks. 1, 2, 3. And then 2, our netherrack. There we go. So you should be left with that weird shape. Now we need to grab our brown stained clay and finish his pants. So that's what's gonna happen. Whoops. Make sure you guys have this so far. Now all we have left to do is to fill in this with some brown wool, and we'll be done with his pants. Angry pants. Alrighty, now we need to grab our white wool, and we can just connect this up here. Fill it in. Do the same thing over here. Now we need to grab our red wool, and we're going to begin right here, leaving 1 space open. We're going to go all the way towards the left. Stopping like so. And we're going to go up and towards the left. Let's do the same thing over here. Up and towards the right this time. Now we need to grab our light gray wool. We're going to place 2 blocks. 1, 2. Same thing over here. 1, 2. Then up. Up. And we can just connect them. That's going to be his frown, because as you know, he's very angry all the time. Actually, I have no idea. I didn't see the movie, so. But I really want to see it. It looked really cool. So there we go. After that, we can grab our red wool, and we can fill in this row. We also need to do 1 extra row on the top. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's take a, whoops, what am I doing? Let's take a look at what we have so far. In no time he'll look like that. Now we can do the eyes. For the eyes, we're gonna grab our light gray wool. And right here, you can pretty much follow this row from the tie. We're gonna place 3 red ones, 1, 2, whoops. 1, 2, 3. And that's gonna separate the eyes. We're gonna grab our light gray wool, and it's gonna be 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. White wool. Let's see the eye over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. There goes the white. Now we can bring this red at the same height to his eyes. Now we're gonna do 2 more blocks. Actually 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that is. Goody goody. We can fill this part in. And now what we're going to do is that we're going to place 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right above the eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's pretty much all the red. No, that's not even close to all the red we're going to do because we need the thing for the fires. But that's all the red for his face and his arms. So let's take a look back. Make sure to pause it here. That way you guys have time to build anything that you guys haven't done. And now let's move on to his yellow hair, which is the flames, I guess. We're going to grab our yellow and we're going to place 1 row here. And then another row here. We're going to put our yellow here and then 2 orange. 1, 2. We're going to put 2 yellows, actually 3 yellows. 1, 2, 3. And then orange. Then 3 yellows. 1, 2, 3. 2 oranges, 1, 2, then yellow. Now let's take a look. This is what we have so far. Now we're going to grab our yellow and we're going to place 2 blocks right here. 1, 2. We're going to put an orange in the middle and then another 2. 1, 2. We're going to do the same thing but in this gap here. So 1, 2, orange, 1, 2. Like so. Now we're going to grab our orange wool and we're going to place 2 blocks here. 1, 2. Same thing on this one. 1, 2. And then 1, 1. We're going to grab our red wool and we're going to do this. We're going to put it on top of each orange. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we need to grab our yellow wool and we're going to do this. Doop, doop, taking this one out. Now we need to grab our orange. Taking that out. We need to do the same thing here. So yellow, taking it out. Orange, taking that one out. Now here comes a little tricky part. What we're going to do is that actually we're going to just throw away our inventory. We're going to grab glass, yellow, red, and orange. The reason I want glass is just because we're going to be doing some tricky placing and then that way we can just delete the glass. So what we're going to do is that we're going to place 2 glass blocks here. 1, 2. Then yellow, glass, orange, glass, glass, red. So make sure you guys have this. Then we're going to put another glass block right here. Then 1 more. So you end up with that. And we're going to grab our red and we're going to place 2 blocks. 1, 2. So now we can delete this. We're going to grab our glass again and we're going to place 2 blocks. 1, 2. Red wool. We're going to grab our glass block and we're going to place 1 on top of here. Red wool. Taking this 3 guys out. Now right here, what we're going to do is that we're going to put 1 glass block next to it. It's going to go our orange. Below that, we're going to put a glass. And then yellow. Oops, that's not yellow. There we go, yellow. So let's take these two guys out. Then on top of this orange, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna put one block and then two to the left. Like so. Actually, not two to the left. Let me go take a quick little look. So, one. There we go. Sorry. So there we go. Right here. Then we're gonna grab our red, and it's gonna go... What did I just do? I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a brain fart. So, there we go. Orange, glass. Okay, so yeah, it's not on top. Glass, red. I'm sorry. There we go. Now that we did that, we have one more block of red. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna put one glass in the middle, and then one on top, and then two red blocks. So 1, 2, taking this guys out. And there we have it, guys. We built anger from inside out. We also built fear from inside out and disgust from inside out. Also down below, I'll put a link. We also built joy and sadness from the same movie. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all these tutorials. If you did, make sure to give it a like down below. If you didn't, dislike it. Write down in the comments what you want us to build in our next pixel art tutorial. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.